Secret roadmap for Ripple has surfaced, exposing groundbreaking information about XRP's future that might greatly increase the wealth of a small number of investors. This exclusive internal document claims that Ripple would revolutionize the financial industry by widely implementing ISO 2022, a global standard for electronic payments and data transfer. What does this signify for holders of XRP? According to the roadmap, XRP will be in the forefront of this change, and forecasts indicate that its price may rise to $100, 0 cents per coin soon. Suppose you only had 100 XRP coins. If Ripple's ISO 2022 launch goes as planned, those 100 tokens might be worth $10,000, 0 cents. According to the document, XRP is set to become the primary digital asset for cross-border bench payments, central bank digital currencies, and other uses in phase 2 of Ripple's ISO 2022 integration. The hope for XRP's future is largely due to Ripple's strategic alliances and its influence in the global banking system. The testimonies of early investors who have already reaped enormous returns provide one of the strongest arguments for XRP's explosive potential. Consider the unnamed whale who recently testified that they were able to retire early after only buying 5,000 XRP. This person, who wishes to stay anonymous, has come to represent the amazing financial potential of XRP, whale anonymous. When XRP was around $1, 0 cents, I purchased it, and when it reached $10, 0 cents, my life took a significant turn. I never imagined that I would be able to retire at the age of 30. The most profitable investment I have ever made is XRP. I can't express how much financial freedom that has given me, and I still have more. I'm encouraged by the possibility of further expansion, and I think XRP has a lot more in store. Narratives such as this demonstrate the transformative power of XRP investments, particularly in light of the fact that XRP was worth less than 0.006 USD in 2017. Back then, $1,000 investment in XRP would have bought more than 166,000 coins, which would have been worth millions of dollars today. The possibility of early adoption in the Bitcoin sector is highlighted by this astounding return on investment. Those that identify and take advantage of these possibilities can see substantial financial growth as the market continues to change. The success of XRP serves as evidence of the value of making strategic investments and the necessity of keeping up with new developments in technology. Investors can set themselves up for success in this quickly evolving market by comprehending the trends and making wise choices. As Ripple's network expands and more institutions seek to integrate XRP for effective low-cost transactions, the sharp increase in value is evidence of the enormous potential that XRP possesses. Let's now speculate on potential future price movements for XRP. What happens if the price of XRP hits $500, 0 cents? This implies that $50,000, 0 cents may be worth 100 XRP. Although it might seem like a lofty goal, keep this in mind. XRP is headed toward becoming a common asset in the financial industry because to Ripple's global payment network and its alliances with significant banks and central banks. XRP's value might soar if it can even take a tiny share of the global cross-border payment market. This is a result of the rapidly increasing need for quick, inexpensive, and effective transactions. The coin's liquidity and usefulness will rise dramatically as more banks and payment processors embrace XRP. In actuality, some of the biggest XRP holders, known as whales, are investing heavily in the hopes of earning enormous returns. Given the present trends, these whales are placing bets on a future price of $1,000, 0 cents per coin, which seems ambitious but not unattainable. Given the speed at which blockchain technology is developing and the rising rates of acceptance, some analysts even think it will happen. XRP will play an essential role in the financial ecosystem as it bridges the gap between traditional finance and the digital future, increasing its value to unprecedented levels. Your 100 coins would be worth an incredible $100,000, 0 cents if XRP rose to 1,000. XRP has established a reputation as one of the most potential long-term investments in the cryptocurrency space. Ripple's emphasis on ISO 2022 compliance has only made that prediction more solid. There is a huge chance for XRP to establish itself as the cornerstone of the financial industry's shift to a more effective digital-first payment system, given the current trend toward digital currencies, particularly the emergence of central bank digital currencies. This goes beyond mere conjecture. Ripple is already collaborating with central banks worldwide to create connections between blockchain technology and conventional financial institutions. And for that reason, there may be a lot of institutional demand for XRP. Financial institutions will require a reliable scalable solution to support cross-border transactions as they move to ISO 2022 and CBDCs become a reality. XRP is set up to provide that remedy. As these things take place, the XRP community is already humming with excitement, with the hope that the price will keep rising. Many investors are holding on to their XRP. People who purchased XRP years ago are posting their forecasts and anecdotes about how they intend to profit when the price reaches new all-time highs on Reddit and Twitter. A recent Reddit post that read, "Reddit user, I'm holding 10,000 XRP, see you in 2025 at the Lambo dealership," went viral. Even while this kind of rhetoric is frequently seen as hype, it shows how confident the XRP community is. Those who have owned XRP from its inception are now eagerly observing the market because they believe that Ripple's strategy and the global financial system's transition to digital currencies will provide them with previously unheard of profits. Now, it might be the right moment to acquire XRP if you've been considering it, as more institutions use Ripple's technology, and as XRP becomes more integrated into the global financial system, its worth might climb enormously in the years to come, even though its price has already increased tremendously. Avoid waiting for the price to skyrocket more. While there is still time, get in now. Experts and insiders predict that XRP might expand 100 times by 2030, meaning that a small investment now could result in enormous wealth in the years to come. Instead of merely being a potential, XRP adoption is already a reality. XRP's dominance in the financial industry is being facilitated by Ripple's global expansion and ISO 2022 compliance. Forgo your morning Starbucks, purchase XRP right now and observe as your investment develops into something genuinely remarkable over the